You want to be a sniper, but you don't know how. There are 3 golden rules you need to follow before you can become the ultimate sniper. 1 is your gear, 2nd, your weapons, and 3rd, the drip. I mean, you gotta look good before you blow your enemy's head off, am I right? Now that you know what you need, let's just combine all of them together and let's see how it can help you become the ultimate sniper. So let's start with the first thing that every build revolves around is the gear. Now, I actually chose something that is very easy to get because if you're a new player or a returning player, it shouldn't be a problem for you to actually get all of these items. For you, there is no exotic that I have included on the build, but if you have some, you can definitely use it. And I'll tell you that in a moment when I'm actually showing some damage comparison and stuff like that later on in the video. There's timestamps, you can jump here and there if you want. So for the gear, we're actually be using the Hotshot gear set because, to be honest, it's a very good gear set. And whether you're a solo player, new player, returning player, it doesn't really matter. You can easily farm this because it's a gear set, right? So you only get 2 attributes. One is the core, which is always going to be weapon damage for this. And so you can change the other one to headshot damage and you're good to go. As a good gear set, it gives you a lot of, damage at the same time trying to keep you alive. Like 2-piece gives you 30% maximum rifle damage, 30% of weapon handling. You also get 30% of headshot damage from 3-piece. And the 4-piece is where all the magic is happening. You get the talent called Headache. Now, when you land your first headshot with your marksman rifle, you get more headshot damage, like 20%. And then when you land another headshot, like a second consecutive headshot, you get 10% armor back. Now, if your armor was full, then you will get bonus armor, which is 50% of your current armor. Now, if you land another consecutive headshot, which is your 3rd headshot, you get your mag refill. So you can run around with a marksman rifle with unlimited ammo. But it doesn't end there. When you land the 4th headshot, from there, every single headshot you land will give you all the 3 bonuses that I just mentioned. Like you get the headshot damage, 20%, you get the bonus armor if your armor was full, and you get the mag refill. So you're basically going to get this active at all times because, you're just taking out your target with 1 shot. So it's easy to get it active. Now, you can lose this buff if you miss your shot, but then again, like I said, you can easily get it active because you're just one-shotting everything left, right, and center. Now, for the attributes, the core is always going to be weapon damage, and the other attributes are going to be headshot damage, and the mod is also going to be headshot damage because we're making a sniper build here, right? Now, for the holster, like I said, weapon damage, headshot damage there. For the knee pads, weapon damage, headshot damage. For the gloves, weapon damage, and headshot damage. Now, the 2 high-end pieces that I have for the chest piece and the backpack, you could actually use Chain Killer for the chest piece. The reason I'm mentioning this because, I also recommended to use it because it comes with the perfect headhunter. You get, weapon handling, headshot damage mod, and you're good. This is amazing. But I want to use something different. So I'm using the Habsburg. Habsburg gives me 15% of not weapon damage, headshot damage for, the 1-piece set bonus. And we get 20% of marksman rifle damage for the 2-piece set bonus. So that's pretty much the reason why I'm using it. It's actually higher than Orioldi. Orioldi, I think, gives you 10%, right? Now, this one comes with the blue core attribute. So you need to get one with a headhunter talent and a headshot damage. So you can change this to weapon damage. And that's pretty much what I did. I actually got tired of farming this. So I had a lot of resources for farming and deconstructing. So I end up crafting this, and this is what I have. Now, skill haste is here. Ideally, I would want weapon handling, but it is what it is. Now, headhunter and Perfect Headhunter doesn't have a huge difference. Perfect Headhunter does get active quickly than Headhunter, and that's the only difference. The damage is exactly the same. So that's why I'm using Headhunter there. Now, for the second piece of my Habsburg, I have the backpack, obviously, which again, need to change the blue core to weapon damage. So that's pretty much what I did. So I have a headshot damage here, which is not maxed out because I'm out of resources here. I have skill haste again. I would want weapon handling, but it is what it is. We got a headshot damage mod here and the companion talent. Now, this is the only backpack I have like this, so I'm happy. I mean, companion is a great talent. It works for me in solo. It works for me in group, so it's great. When you have a skill active, which in my case I have my recon drone active at all times, so I have the buff. You can also use a healing drone if you want. You can drop a hive near you. It activates that. Like pretty much any skill will activate. You can use a turret, whatever. It's easy to activate. And if you're in a group, you're running around with 3 other decoys, it will easily get activated, no problem. Other talents I would recommend, obviously Vigilance, which is what a lot of people would use, but I don't like it, especially when I'm in group, because I can take damage and then I lose this buff completely for 4 seconds, which I don't like it. You can use the gift, which reduces that timer by 1 second, so that's good. But then again, in a group, it's okay, but solo, not for me. You can argue about decoys, but how long your decoy is going to be active, right? You could use something like Composure, which is pretty much the same damage, 15% weapon damage, just like the companion. So you just have to be in cover. But I know a lot of people don't like to be in cover. So yeah, you could definitely use the companion. You could just run around with your sniper and shoot. That's pretty much what I was doing, to be honest. I mean, yeah, that's what I was doing. You could use something like Unstoppable Force as well. Also great damage there. But the problem is you have to build it up and it stays only for 15 seconds. If you don't get kills within that timer, it'll go away. So you have to build it up. If you want survivability, Bloodsucker is great. It's amazing. If you don't like to play in group, you just want to be that solo sniper, lone wolf type, use Bloodsucker. Tons of bonus armor. I know the gear set gives you bonus armor, but Bloodsucker will keep you alive. And it's going to serve you really, really well. And you'll still have enough damage to one-shot whatever you see. So it's a great, great choice. But then again, don't listen to me. Choose whatever talent you want. You want to use Vigilance in solo? Go use Vigilance in solo. I mean, who am I? Just use whatever you want. But I'm happy with what I have. So this is pretty much my gears. All right, now as for the weapons, this is where things get a little interesting. If you're looking all the footages and you guess that I was using the White Death, then you're wrong. If you guessed that I was using the Amazonian Carbon, then you're right. And this weapon recently got buffed, and the damage on this is really, really high. Like, it's on par, if not better than the White Death. I'll show you in the shooting range. Don't worry about that. Now, the weapon has way too many plus points, and it's hard to ignore it now, okay? First of all, it looks amazing. That's definitely a plus point. It has 4 mod slots, so that's also a plus point. And it reloads really quickly, like, 2.2 second reload. That's really quick. I don't even have a weapon handling on my chest piece and backpack. If I do had it, I'm pretty sure it will reload even quicker. Now, also the recoil pattern for this weapon is amazing. Like, it stays where you want it to stay and doesn't move around. Like, if you use the White Death, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The White Death, when you fire it, kind of drifts to the right side, which is sometimes kind of annoying. And then you can, easily miss multiple shots that you're firing with the White Death. But that doesn't happen with the M7 Carbon. I'm really liking it, to be honest. Now, it's also a high-end weapon, so you can easily get it. And White Death is a named weapon, so, it'll take some time. You can also craft the M7 Carbon from the crafting bench from, like, base game, so that's really good. Now, as for the talent, obviously, we're going to be using the Determined talent because whenever you get a kill with a headshot, the next shot you fire will count as a headshot, and it doesn't matter where you're shooting it on the enemy. Like, whether it's the body, legs, arm, doesn't matter. It's always going to be headshot. So this talent will allow our Headhunter to be active, as well as the 4-piece set bonus from Hotshot. So you can keep getting those headshot kills, but by shooting on body. So you definitely want to have this talent on your marksman rifle, okay? So that. Now for the other weapons you can use, like exotic, if you want, you can use the Nemesis. You can also use like Mantis for, the synergy with the decoy. But with those, obviously, you need to get headshot kills, where obviously the Carbon and the White Death will allow you to get body shot kills because of the Determined talent there. Now, if I show you my stats, I have 324% headshot damage with the Carbon. And if I just swap it with my White Death, I will have like 350% there. Yep, 350% headshot damage because White Death is a named weapon, so we get that name stat advantage there. So yeah, that's pretty much the weapons I recommend for this build. All right, now as for the outfit, I was actually using the new outfit that's currently available at the event, the apparel event that's going on. So you need to complete the event fully to get this outfit. I was actually recorded most of my videos with this outfit, like kind of like the Veil outfit. I actually like this a lot. I got this before, so I was just using with this. And as for weapon skin, you could just use any camo weapon skin if you want, or just solid colors. So yeah, that's pretty much the outfits there. All right, so this is what you guys were waiting for, to see the damage kind of comparison between the M7 Carbon as well as the White Death. I did increase my chat by a lot. Like, I think pretty sure you guys can see this and not miss it. Yeah, you could definitely see that, I'm pretty sure, because the damage number wasn't really popping up properly when I was shooting on the targets there, so I had to increase the chat so you guys can see the numbers. Now, if I show you the build, obviously the same build. We got the Carbon here with no expertise, obviously damage target of cover and Determined talent there. And for the White Death, obviously we have White Death as a god rule as well, Determined talent there as well. And we have the expertise, so extra 5% damage. So White Death does give a little bit of edge there. Now for the scope, if you guys are wondering, I'm actually using the sharpshooter specialization, right? So I'm using the 45% headshot damage scope, so that you get from the sharpshooter specialization. So keep that in mind. Normally, if you're using any other specialization, you'll be having 35% headshot damage. So if you lose a little bit of headshot damage, maybe because of your scope, okay? So yeah, that. Now, let's just try it out. Oh, wait, I have to show you my headshot damage. Hold on. So I have 324% headshot damage with this Carbon. And if I swap it with the, the White Death, I will have more headshot damage, obviously, 350%, because, White Death named weapon. So you have the extra advantage over there, the headshot damage. All right, so let's swap back, and now let's give it a try. So let me just activate Headhunter there. I had the bonus armor from the beginning because I was doing the testing with the hotshot. It remembers how much bonus armor you have, just like, Bloodsucker Talent. So right now, as you can see, I'm easily doing 22 million there. I'm going to shoot it on the body, but that's without the companion buff, by the way. So you can see it on the numbers on the chat. It's 22,136,992. So that's without, obviously, companion. So let me just get the drone active. That will give me companion right now. Yeah. So now let's try and see how much damage do. So we are already doing 23 there. That was 25. And I think that's... 26. That was crit. Okay, so we don't count that. We don't count the crit because, you don't really crit that often. So 25 million is where it's settling down, the Carbon right now with my build. Obviously, if I had expertise or extra bit of headshot damage, it'll be higher. Like 26 million, you can easily hit. In a group buff situation where you get buffs from group, you will easily get that 30 million. So right now we're doing 25,457,532. So that's the Carbon there. Now, let's just swap. Okay, we don't have to swap. We just, swap like this. So yeah, let's do the White Death. You see how it actually kind of, flicked to the right side? That's what I don't like. You see how it's just, flinching there, moving a little bit? Like you can see, there you go. That's the drift. Like when you fire, it just goes like this. So this kind of annoyed me a little bit. I don't really like it. Let's get some body shots. So you can see 25 million as well on this. So 25,404,000. It's a little less damage than the Carbon. Obviously, the Carbon is winning, even though the White Death's got, more headshot damage as well as the expertise, like weapon expertise there. But still the Carbon is winning because they increase the base damages this weapon really high. So that's why I'm kind of choosing it. Plus the reload. Yes, I mean, you don't really need to worry about the reload when you're using the gear set, the hotshot, but still I want to show you the reload that with the White Death. It's just longer reload, like 3 seconds. Like you can see it's reloading like this, 3 seconds. And sometimes if I can activate that, it actually reloads in like a rolling block. There you go. You see that? Like it does that. So I don't know why it does that, but sometimes normal reload, sometimes the rolling block action reload. It kind of puts me off. But if you like it, you can use it. I just don't like the drift that it does. Like you can see if I fire on the head, it's going to move like that. See, it moves to the right side a little bit like this. And sometimes it's just let you miss the shots basically. With the White Death, I'm sorry, the Amazon Carbon, you can see it's just staying at the head. It doesn't move that often. It stays in that area. So for me, Carbon is doing really well, and I'm choosing this. A great weapon. You should give it a try if you haven't already. The damage from both the weapons is pretty similar, even though, the Carbon is winning right now, even without the expertise there. I would still choose the Carbon even if it was losing it, because it feels really good. I like it the way it handles, so I'm happy with it, okay? But you can choose whatever you want. So yeah, that's that. So that's how you be the sniper, the ultimate sniper that you always wanted to be. I honestly chose the M700 Carbon because I'm actually enjoying it, the way it performs. But for you, you can use a different weapon if you like. If you don't like M700 Carbon, you can definitely use other weapons. You can also choose the exotics, like Nemesis and Mantis. You can just choose whatever weapon you feel like you're enjoying with it, because at the end of the day, it's just a video game. Have fun however you see fit. So that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want. If not, it's fine. Just, hit the like, because it took me some time to make this video, especially to get that outfit, to get farm XP to level up and stuff, to get the outfit for that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.